The Engero Tales, Tales of the Soul. The Unbreakable Spirit, a story of life's struggles. In the heart of the lively town of Olorun, where the streets were lined with traders selling vibrant fabrics and the air smelled of roasted maize, a boy named Tunde was born into hardship. His mother, Mama Busy, was a fruit seller, waking before dawn to set up her stall in the market. His father, Baba Tunde, had once been a respected craftsman, but when illness struck, he could no longer work. Despite their struggles, Mama Busy always told her son, "Life will test you, my son, but the strongest spirits are forged in fire." Little did Tunde know that his journey would be one of pain, endurance, and triumph. Tunde grew up knowing hunger, but not once did he complain. At just 10 years old, he helped his mother in the market, carrying baskets of fruit twice his size. While other children played after school, he ran errands to earn a few extra coins. At 14, his father's condition worsened. One fateful night, the man who had once been his protector and guide took his last breath. The small house that had been filled with his father's deep laughter now felt unbearably silent. Tunde was now the man of the house. At 16, life dealt him another cruel blow. His mother fell ill. With no money for proper treatment, Tunde was forced to drop out of school. The teachers who once praised his intelligence shook their heads in pity. His dreams of education, of a better life, seemed to shatter before his eyes. But deep inside, something refused to break. "I will not give up," he told himself every night. Instead of surrendering to fate, Tunde fought back. He worked tirelessly, shining shoes in the morning, hauling goods for merchants in the afternoon, and selling water at bus stations in the evening. No job was beneath him, because survival was his only choice. People mocked him. "Why do you still read those old books at night?" a fellow street vendor laughed. "What good is knowledge when you can barely afford food?" But Tunde ignored them. Each night, by the dim glow of a street lamp, he studied borrowed textbooks, refusing to let his mind wither. Then, one evening, as he read outside a bookstore, the owner, a kind elderly man named Baba Ade, noticed him. Curious, he approached. "Why do you struggle to read in the dark, my son?" Baba Ade asked. "Because knowledge is the only light I have," Tunde replied. Moved by his determination, Baba Ade offered him a small job in the bookstore. But more than that, he allowed Tunde to read as many books as he wanted. For the first time in years, hope flickered in Tunde's heart. Armed with borrowed knowledge and an unshakable will, Tunde applied for scholarships. The first time, he was rejected. The second time, he was ignored. The third time, he was told he lacked proper schooling. But he did not give up. After countless applications and late nights of studying, his persistence finally paid off. He was awarded a full scholarship to a prestigious university. Years later, Tunde returned to Olorun, not as the poor boy people once pitied, but as a successful entrepreneur and scholar. He had traveled the world, gained knowledge, and built a future for himself. But he had not forgotten where he came from. With the wealth he earned, he opened schools for children who, like him, had been forced to abandon their education. He built a free clinic in memory of his mother and father, ensuring that no family would suffer the way he had. One day, a young boy approached him, eyes wide with curiosity. "Sir, what is the secret to success?" the boy asked. Tunde smiled and placed a hand on the boy's shoulder. "Pain is a test, but perseverance is the answer," he said. "No matter how hard life gets, if you refuse to break, one day, you will rise." Moral of the story: life's struggles are not meant to destroy us but to shape us. Those who refuse to give up, no matter how difficult the journey, will eventually rise above their circumstances. Resilience, determination, and an unbreakable spirit can turn even the darkest moments into the foundation of success.